Mythbuster Monday
and President's Day.
And we are here to talk about your beard, aka dermaplaning. We can take this out now. So a lot of you guys had questions over the weekend, so we decided to type them all up and answer them. So what is dermaplaning?
So, indications for dermaplaning are it removes vellus hair. What is vellus hair, Ariana?
It's not fine, like peach fuzz that you feel on your face.
Wait, it doesn't look colored to me.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
The sun might have bleached it?
Maybe. Or maybe it's just that childhood peach fuzz that never really comes to color. So, from a medical standpoint, what happens when we have colored hair, we have beards, those are things like hormone imbalances, things that you would want to see an esthetician who works for a physician and could help guide you to see your OBGYN or your physician to check if you have a testosterone imbalance or PCOS.
Yep.
But we're not talking about coarse hair today. Today we are talking about vellus hair.
AKA peach fuzz. Remember that.
Yes. So I've actually had it done by Ariana, and it's been about 2 weeks. I still don't have any stubble, nor do I have any dark hairs. No. So you can come and feel my face.
It's still very smooth. I love it. This is the tool that we use. This is called a scalpel. It's very simple. It's a very simple treatment. I just hold it at a 45-degree angle, and I simply just go across your skin. Super easy, doesn't hurt.
Is there a picture that you guys have of the hair follicle that can kind of better explain this?
We do. We have a picture of our hair follicle. So, from the hair follicle, as you can see, we are taking off the top hair, not disrupting the root, as you do with waxing or any other medication such as Latisse that can disrupt the hair follicle, causing increased growth or removing the hair follicle. We are also removing that top layer called the epidermis, and the epidermis is just an area of dead skin, and by removing that dead skin, it allows Ariana to penetrate deeper with skincare products, you to penetrate deeper at home with your skincare products. It's really a layer of skin that we don't need.
Okay, so when would it not be a good idea for somebody to do dermaplaning?
So some contraindications would be someone with PCOS or rosacea, or someone that's acne prone, someone that has acne. You simply need that hair just to absorb that extra sebum that your skin kind of causes. So
we also wouldn't want anyone who is on Accutane, currently being treated for Accutane or for acne, because that could cause you to have hypertrophic scarring or keloiding from a treatment with dermaplaning.
And we are going to put a list of all the contraindications in the comments. You guys just look for that. And if you guys have any questions, you can simply message us. That's no big deal. We will get right back with you.
So, now we're going to talk about some of the myths. So, all weekend I was flooded with questions about dermaplaning. All weekend. So, we're going to go over some of these. So, one of the questions that came across, I'm not going to say any names, but does dermaplaning cause increased hair growth? So, as you could tell, I showed you my face, but no. It doesn't, because as you can tell from the picture that I showed you, we're not disrupting the follicle. So by shaving the face, we are not increasing your hair growth cycle. We are not causing you to produce more hair, because we're not multiplying follicles. So really, there is no way to increase your hair growth cycle.
Is the hair that grows back going to be like darker than it was before?
So that was one of the questions somebody had, and that is, so what we're actually shaving off is vellus hair. If you already have darkened hair, that could be a sign of another medical condition which needs to be checked out by your doctor. But typical vellus hair is that hair that you're born with as a child that just stays that light translucent color, and that's what we're shaving off.
Okay, so is it going to grow back like stubbly or like sharp?
So that was another question that we received. So it doesn't. Now, I will say I did read some articles on Real Self. So whenever you have a question, Real Self is a great tool for you to go on there. Other plastic surgeons can give you their testimonials and can also educate you about complications and procedures and indications and everything when you're trying to decide on something that you might want to have done. So one of the things with the stubble is when we do cut that hair off, she's cutting it at a 45.
Yep.
Anytime that hair starts to come back in, you might feel like the hair itself coming back in, but it's not going to feel like actual stubble, like
Right.
coarse hair, like your leg hair or your armpit hair.
Yep.
That's a different type of hair. That's a terminal follicle, so it feels different than the vellus follicles.
Exactly.
So how often do people need to come in and have this done?
I always recommend 3 to 4 weeks. You could probably do it every 2 weeks if you wanted to, but 3 to 4 weeks is probably the best bet for you guys. Especially if you pair it with a peel, then I won't do anything before 4 weeks. Now, just the dermaplane treatment, that costs $85, and then we have simple add-ons if you want like a dermaplane plus a peel, a very light stimulator peel from Zeo that we carry. That's $130. So there's all different sorts of things that you can add on to it.
Why would you want to pair a peel with the dermaplaning?
So it's a great way for exfoliation. You wouldn't think it's exfoliating, but a peel is exfoliating. It's also helping remove that top layer, the stratocorneum, which is also great. And it's just penetrates deeper down into your skin. So
Can it help with your pores if
Absolutely.
we pair with a peel?
we shrink them.
Yes.
Yep.
And what about a little bit of skin tightening?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not going to say that you're going to come out looking like this, but yes.
But it
a
would
little bit.
definitely help your growth factor.
Yes,
To
growth factor.
penetrate a
Yep.
little bit deeper, which
Yep.
has retinols in it, which can help with skin tightening as well.
How long does this appointment take? Like, is it something someone can do on their lunch break, or is there
Absolutely.
downtime?
Yep. I usually block out 45 minutes just to be safe if you want to add on anything. So it's very simple, very easy.
And at the same time, if you want to book for your Botox or your fillers, we can do that at the same time. What we'll typically do is do the dermaplaning first, and if we're just doing dermaplaning, then it pairs very well because your skin is already prepped. And then we're able to do Botox or fillers. If you do a peel, I usually like to wait to do your Botox or fillers because the peel kind of makes your skin a little sticky. And some of our peels self-neutralize, so we'll leave them on longer to give you better penetration.
Yep. And so that is all that we have for you today. We appreciate you guys, and call us to book your appointment.
And check us out Wednesday for Words of Wisdom. We'll
Yep.
have more education right here